What's up, guys? This is the Honest Outlaw here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Sig X-Compact. So this is a 320 series gun, and it's in a compact design, similar in size to kind of a little bit smaller than a Glock 19. It's got a 3.6-inch barrel with a 15-round capacity magazine, and it weighs about 25 ounces. Now, some of the differences between this and something like an M18 are going to be, in my opinion, an improved trigger out of the box, some improved ergonomics, which we'll get into in the full review, but mainly the grip. The grip is a little bit smaller, which traditionally I wouldn't like. However, it lets you get a little bit higher on the gun, and it feels like a more natural grip to me than the M18. We're going to have the same sights, same Romeo Delta Point mount there on top that you can get right out of the box, Picatinny rail, and ambi controls, which is nice with a swappable magazine release. This gun comes in for around $500 or so, making it right there in the sweet spot for 9mm compact polymer frame pistols. So it will compete with things like the M&P, the Glock, the CZP-10C. It'll come in a little bit above some of those, but the street price will be about the same usually, except for right now, of course, where prices are way higher. A lot of accessories for this available on the market. Still got the chassis system in it, so if you are in a state, let's say, that you can only buy just one gun, 320 series isn't a bad one to think about. Same with the APX, because if you have to wait a month or 2 months for a firearm, you could buy one of these and put this chassis system in a multitude of different modules that you can get. These grip modules, you can change slides, you can add barrel length, all that stuff, all for just one chassis system. So you can make several guns out of this with just the chassis system. For most people like me, for example, it's probably going to be easier just to buy another gun. However, a lot of people don't have that possibility, and for those people, the 320 really sits in a sweet spot, in my opinion. I think what we should do now is go out and take a look at it and see how well it shoots, and then give you my first impressions before we do a 1,000-round review later this month. Also, plan on doing a comparison to the M18. I actually purchased this right after the M18 to do a head-to-head comparison that you guys were asking for. Alright, so the X-Compact comes with two 15-round magazines, which is pretty nice. However, we're going to be using a lot of these M18 and M17 mags that I also have, so should speed up the process a little bit. It's kind of nice having guns where you have a lot of magazine compatibility with other guns you own. Feels pretty good. Well, that was fast. Those are the biggest groups that I've shot in months. So I conclude that I just can't shoot SIGs. I'll be honest with you. One of the reasons that I have an issue are these big bulky sights. Another reason is I can't focus on the front sight because when there's a round in the chamber, you can see that the loaded chamber indicator comes up between the middle of the sights and covers up the bottom half of the front sight. I am not a fan of that. All right, so we'll try this one more time since I shot the biggest groups I've shot in a long time. And that's consistent with the M18, the M17, and the X5 Legion, which would lead me to believe that I just cannot shoot SIG 320s very well. Okay, and this is frangible ammo. This is Pine Valley 94 grain, and usually it functions with everything. I just shot 1,000 rounds through this using the Beretta and the, what did we shoot the other? Oh, the P210. And those guns didn't have a single malfunction. Now we've had two already. All right, let's go look at that group I just shot. Again, super consistent. So what I'll just have to remember is to Kentucky windage over to the right and a little bit high. So I'll end up aiming at his right shoulder at 100 yards, and I should dead him right in the middle, hopefully. All right, so now we got those 6-inch plates down there at about 25 yards. We're shooting about an inch group at 12, so if we double the distance, probably double the groups, we should be able to hit them just fine if I'm holding high right. Got another fail. Got a little bit less than this. Handles pretty good though. If it runs, it works well.
Moving too fast for me today.
Sorry. All right, so now we're at 50 yards here with the Sig Compact, the X-Compact. And we got about a 15-mile-an-hour crosswind, but that shouldn't be an issue. Maybe it will be. So if I aim right off his right shoulder, it's all day. So you just have to Kentucky windage, a little compensation a little bit. Every guy's compensated once in a while. Ooh, shot right over my bag there. That made me nervous.
My phone's in there.
Ooh, good thing I didn't miss. Oh, I got it. Shooting a moving target at 50 yards that's only 6 inches wide with a gun that isn't sighted in is more difficult than it looks. I feel like I was gonna shoot at 75, but I feel like I want to knock a few more plates off that thing if I can. Ah, got them all. Accuracy by volume. Sometimes you just gotta spray and pray. All right, so now we got the Sig XC out here at 75 yards. Well, about 80. Yeah, we're about 80 now. And we'll see if we can hit that IPSC target. And with the plates, I was essentially just trying to aim high right off the plate. And those are 6-inch plates, so it couldn't have been more than 6 inches off or I wouldn't have been hitting them. So what I'm probably gonna do is just aim off his right shoulder there and play the wind a little bit, because 9mm, 80 yards and a 15-mile-an-hour wind kind of died down a little bit, but it still plays around with you just a little bit. So you have to be aware of where the wind's going. Too far right. Yeah, there we go. So all I got to really do is just drift that sight a little bit. To be honest with you, a gun like this, throw a red dot on it. You can just zero it perfect. Accuracy will never be an issue. you can use the new Sig Romeo. I believe the Delta points fit as well. I'd recommend going that route personally. I have not had awesome results with the Sig optics, and I've seen several other people's reviews that have not had awesome results either. The Delta points are excellent, however, and Leopold, American company, so maybe go that route. The sights are good, particularly up close where this gun is going to be used 99% of the time, 0 to 25 yards, definitely more than accurate enough. The X grip allows a lot more comfortability, hopefully that's a word, and the indent here, all of it glues in your hand a little bit better. I felt a little bit better recoil control, I'll be honest with you, on this compared to the M18, and the M18 actually has the big M17 grip. So that's kind of cool. Serrations work really well. The gun, after the first magazine, was completely reliable with the 94 grain Pine Valley. Pine Valley is a sponsor of mine, so if you want to go over there and pick up some ammo, I'd appreciate that. It's got the pick rail, it's got the serrated front on the trigger guard if you want to do your Jerry Mitchell-like thing. I don't even honestly know how to do that. Mag changes worked really well. Rocking the discreet mag pouch here, so I get to do a couple of mag changes with it. We're going to do a 1,000 round review. Hopefully we'll iron out all those kinks and reliability. We'll definitely run 115 grain Cellar and Bellet. We'll run some 124 grain through it. We'll run some Fiocchi through it, some American Eagle. So overall, we're going to run a lot of different ammos through it, including some hollow points, because this is definitely going to be a good carry gun if it's reliable. So we'll figure that out in the 1,000 round review. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Please help out your local homeless shelters, and remember to recycle. I'll check you later.